I've never bought a cookie in a box in my life.
Luckily, we have a million to taste. Today, we're blind tasting packaged chocolate chip cookies. For our ultimate winner, at the end of the day, we're looking for what kind of value that we're getting, how many cookies per package, and just like, do we like them? We're looking at chocolate generosity, how much chips or chunks are in the actual dough, the vanilla and sweetness level, how much is that helping the chocolate, and finally, we're looking at the structure. So if we're looking at a crisp cookie or something that's a little bit more chewy. First cookie, let's dive in. It feels very sandy to me.
I like that.
I like the little butteriness.
And the butter's gone slightly caramelized, so it's a bit toffee-ish.
I'm looking for like that chocolate generosity. They're not the meltiest pools in the world, but you do get a significant amount of chocolate chip.
It's crisp, it's very flavorful. It's not too sweet. The only thing I think it lacks is much chewiness. I would say that is a 7 out of 10.
I was gonna say like 6.8.
6 to 7.
6, 7. On to cookie number 2. I'm already so disappointed with the amount of chocolate.
Not exactly what I was going to say. Where's the chocolate?
They're so brown. I don't know why I'm not getting a piece with chocolate. Oh, it's because there isn't a piece with chocolate.
It's very dry. It's lovely and crisp as a result. No chewiness.
I actually feel like it's not very sweet. Like there's a nuttiness in there, which I particularly enjoy. But
I think that's because it's a little overbaked. And so the butter has gone nutty.
Right.
You know, I wouldn't turn it down if somebody offered me one.
I know, it's a chocolate chip cookie.
Should we give it 4.5?
God, oh, you're nice. I was gonna, yeah, I'll give it a 4.5 with you.
You're going to give it a 3, were you? You're a very mean woman, Andee. Here we have baby chocolate. Baby chocolate chip cookies.
This is cereal. These are not cookies. The color is incredibly light, which makes me think there's almost little to no brown sugar. It's probably all a granulated sugar, which is great for sweetness, but not necessarily great for that texture or complexity in the sweetness.
And also, I don't understand where you would serve a biscuit like that or a cookie like that.
If I imagine like dunking this into like a milk, I would be like, now, a couple of these on a spoonful in a bowl full of milk? Breakfast of champions?
A 2?
Yeah, 2. I just don't think the flavor is that great either. Size, flavor, and texture.
Well, you know, these look almost handmade. They're slightly uneven and a little bit sugary on the top. I think they look quite attractive.
They are making these, right? They're pushing them out through dyes, like how they do a dried pasta. And so the dye is meant to have these like perfectly cylindrical things. But I agree with you, like the sign of a handmade anything is slight imperfections. I don't mind that actually.
The one disappointing thing about all of them is there's no chewiness.
Yeah, if you are a crisp cookie fan, I don't mind this.
When I think of an American chocolate chip cookie, which I do adore, I think of a great big one like that.
I qualify those as more like that grocery, like bakery style. These I think of in the best possible way. These remind me of like my childhood when like we would go to soccer practice and our team was terrible, but this was our reward for mediocrity, and it's like not a bad reward.
I think this is good on flavor, but I think I should adjust my expectations because I have a feeling that these cookies are meant for children and they're thinking of the mum not wanting to dole out too much.
Right.
So they can give them a little treat. They might have to end up giving them 5 little treats, but they're going to intend to give them 1 little one.
Maybe a 6. A solid 6.
6.
Solid 6. Oh, Prue, you got what you wished for. We're finally at.
That's what I wanted, a decent-sized chocolate chip cookie. I like the unevenness of the chocolate chunks.
In my own recipe, I do chopped chocolate bar. When you have chocolate chips in often these like store-bought cookies, they have what's called soy lectin in it, which basically preserves that chip shape. When you have a chunk or like a baking fev, fresh out of the oven, they have a little bit more of that spread and a little bit more of that melt, which I really like.
These are going to be a bit chewy, which I will love.
I like the crisp edge. I like this one.
Me too, I love this one.
The chocolate is really nice.
Good chocolate, lots of it. And there's a bit of salt in the dough, which is good. It's not too sweet. It's chewy in the middle. Could be a bit crisper on the outside.
Overall, this is a really attractive cookie. I'm gonna stop eating because we have so many more.
I know.
But I kind of can't stop, which is a good thing. Okay, I'm gonna go first, and you can bully me down to my
I'll give it how much?
I was gonna give it an 8.
Well, you're going to 8. Oh, I was giving it a 7, so that's fine. We'll
Yes,
give
even
7.5.
Perfect. These have way less chocolate. Still much more, I feel like, looks a little more homemade.
Yeah, it definitely does look homemade.
There's like such a color difference between the edge and the middle.
Do you know, I have a feeling that the mixture was very warm and curdled when it was spooned onto the sheet. It looks a little, do you see, almost streaky, and texture doesn't look absolutely right.
They also look a little shiny, which make me wonder, I'm like, is this more of a higher oil instead of butter? Oil, obviously, to make them more shelf-stable.
Lots of chocolate.
But yes, lots of chocolate. But it's all like coagulated kind of in the center. I don't love the flavor.
This is too soft.
Yeah, it almost tastes raw.
I think the mix is wrong.
I like the chocolate, but when everything else is off, and also that like vanilla flavor is too strong. And I agree with you, yeah, they taste underdone.
And they're not crisp.
Yeah.
Right. 4?
Yeah.
You were going to say 3, you mean woman. So these aren't as big, and I like them big, but, you know, never mind. At least they're a decent size. And I actually love it when the mixture cracks like that.
The little crackles.
There doesn't look like a lot of chocolate in this one.
It's very light compared to the other ones as well. It tastes like it's supposed to be healthy.
And that looks like milk chocolate, which never tastes as chocolatey.
Yeah, because of the cacao percentages.
And for me, it's too sweet.
Yeah.
I like the look of it, but there's not enough chocolate. It's too sweet.
I don't mind the structure of it. I like how the edges are like slightly crisp and it does give way to that chew, but like the chocolate is just not very pleasant. And the overall flavor is not very pleasant. 4? Oh, 4.
I would say it's a 5.
Oh wow, Prue, what a surprise. More cookie. Oh, there's chunks and chips. That's interesting. Feel
But
really
there's lots
soft,
of
too.
chocolate.
There is lots of chocolate. I would say the chocolate generosity, definitely like a high marker for me. Now, let's just see if it tastes decent.
It's a bit chewy, which I like.
This is very chewy.
It's always difficult to get it chewy in the middle and crisp at the edge.
Yeah.
And the outside is not crisp. It's much easier if they're straight out of the oven when you eat them, because then the middle is soft. Well, you'll have to let it cool, but if they're really fresh, then the outside is still crisp. But if you're going to put it in a packet and sell it 2 weeks later,
Yeah, not as crisp.
very difficult.
There is an artificial flavor to the rest of the dough that I don't particularly like on this one. I think we've had, in my mind, better versions of the chewy cookie.
We have. It's a bit boring.
Yes, telepathically, just tell it to me.
4?
I'm gonna look like an idiot. 4? I was also gonna say 4. Oh my God. We're back to the smalls.
We're back to tiny ones, yeah.
All right, color-wise, chocolate distribution. These feel very soft, but I like the softness.
There's lots of chocolate too, because it's a high sugar content. Cookie, you get a caramelized brown back, which is lovely.
Hear me out. For like these smaller ones, this has like a very well-balanced flavor in my mind. I just wish it was like a little more savory.
No, I think it's a good cookie.
I'm gonna give it a 6.
A 6,
Yeah.
exactly what I was getting to. So there we
Oh
are.
my God, on record.
Just looking at that, I want it to taste right. It's big enough, nice and big, lots of chocolate, evenly distributed.
And it also has that really nice browning on the bottom too, a
Yeah.
little bit of that caramelization.
Lots of chocolate. Do you know, we've been eating chocolate cookies for hours. We should be unable to bear another mouthful.
And I'm gonna eat this whole thing.
Me too. For me, this is a winner.
This is by far the best cookie that we've had. Not even just like bakery style.
It's nice flavorsome chocolate.
It has like a really nice like coffee edge to it, almost like there is like espresso powder in the dough.
It's
But
not too much sugar in the dough, leaving the chocolate to do the sweetening.
these taste like they have like brown butter. All of those milk solids are toasted, like the water content has like evaporated. That's a really roundabout way of explaining what brown butter is. Yes, it is when you heat your butter enough where your milk solids start to toast and the water content in the butter has
And the butter
evaporated.
goes brown.
And it's really delicious and nutty.
And it's beautifully shaped. This is the one to buy.
This is the one to buy. I hesitate to say anything is perfect, but I'm gonna give this like a 9.
Me too.
9 out of 10. Love it. So we've got our top 3 here. Okay, first one, Prue, I don't know if you're familiar with old Chips Ahoy here, a la Americana. This is probably everybody's like first introduction to a packaged chocolate chip cookie. I think we really like this. For a value brand and also just like a staple, not terrible. I liked it. And then we've also got Kirkland, which is Costco for all of you big warehouse fans. Big old like kind of cult fan favorite. And then lo and behold, the Grand Dame, Whole Foods. Now I know Whole Foods does a brown butter, which is, I'm crazy, I could actually pick that up. This is Whole Foods Bakery. It's a little bit more of the upper echelon grocery store here. So it's about $2 per cookie. So a little bit more of your splurge, but I think
So
worth
it should be better.
Yeah.
And if you're charging that sort of money, you should make a decent one. This is only a couple of dollars more.
This is party ready. This is
And this is lots, 2, 4, 6.
better value and not a terrible flavor. So yeah.
And we chose it without knowing the price and without knowing how many were in the box. So that is really terrific value, isn't it?
But our ultimate winner at the end of the day, we got to go the Whole Foods. The chocolate flavor, the structure, the crumb, it looks homemade. There is those imperfections.
It's delicious.
Yeah,
It's
it is.
absolutely.
We kept eating it.
Come on, we couldn't stop eating it, and I don't think either of us could make a better one.
Did we forget any of your favorite brands? Let us know in the comments.